At first, everything seems normal. People laugh with you, congratulate you on small achievements, say they're rooting for you. It's comfortable to believe this, because trusting is easier than doubting. And perhaps the biggest mistake you can make in life is precisely this, assuming that closeness means loyalty. The darkest truth about the people closest to you doesn't appear all at once. It reveals itself little by little, in almost invisible details, in strange silences, in reactions that don't match the words. And if you pay attention now, perhaps you can avoid the pain that almost everyone only understands too late. There's a specific moment when something starts to change. It's not when you fail. It's when you grow, when you start to improve, to think differently, to have ambitions that go beyond the norm. At that point, something uncomfortable arises in those around you. Not everyone, of course, but more people than you imagine, because the success of someone close doesn't inspire everyone. For some, it acts as a cruel mirror, reflecting everything they haven't done, everything they've postponed, everything they've given up trying. And that mirror hurts. You notice it in the jokes disguised as advice, in the comments that seem supportive but carry doubt, in the enthusiasm that diminishes as you progress. They say, take it easy, that's risky, don't get your hopes up too high. It seems like care, but often it's fear. Fear of falling behind. Fear of losing the comfortable position of equality. Because while you were on the same level, everything was fine. The problem starts when you climb a step. The hardest part is accepting that nobody needs to hate you to want you not to succeed. Many people just want you to stay exactly where you've always been, not out of conscious malice, but out of emotional self-protection. Your growth threatens the narrative they tell themselves. If you succeed, what does that say about them? So, without realizing it, they start pulling you back down, not with direct attacks, but with planted doubts, constant demotivation, and a lack of support during crucial moments. And here's the critical point. Those who have the most access to your insecurities are the people closest to you. They know where you hesitate, where you're afraid, where you tend to give up. When someone distant criticizes you, it hurts little. But when it comes from someone you trust, the wound is deep. That's how many dreams die, not for lack of ability, but for too many wrong voices too close to the right ear. At some point, you start to feel guilty for wanting more, guilty for changing, guilty for mentally distancing yourself. And that's dangerous because it holds you back. You start to diminish yourself so as not to bother others, to hide achievements, so as not to cause discomfort, to slow down your progress to maintain relationships that only work while you're not moving forward. It's at this point that the inevitable question arises. Who is really by your side, and who is only comfortable with your old version? The grim truth is that true loyalty is only tested when there's asymmetry, when one grows and the other doesn't, when one takes risks and the other observes. While everyone is equal, it's easy to appear friendly. It's difficult to genuinely celebrate when the other shines brighter. Few manage it, and those few are too rare to be ignored. The problem is that, until you learn this, you'll probably be disappointed many times. The climax of this realization comes when you understand that the greatest danger doesn't come from declared enemies, but from poorly defined relationships. People who say they're rooting for you, but never show up when you need them. People who rejoice in your mistakes and remain silent in the face of your successes. People who seem more interested in advising you to give up than in seeing you try. When this becomes clear, it hurts. It hurts because it shatters a comfortable illusion, but it also liberates. Liberate yourself because, from that moment on, you understand that protecting your plans is an act of survival, that not everyone deserves access to what you are building, that strategic silence is more powerful than endless explanations, and that blind trust is not a virtue. It's poorly managed vulnerability. Growing requires discernment. It requires learning to observe more than to listen, to analyze actions instead of words. This doesn't mean living in distrust of everything and everyone. It means maturing. It means accepting that not every companion is suitable for every phase of your life. Some people walk with you up to a certain point, and insisting beyond that only generates frustration. Maturity lies in recognizing when it's time to move on without needing to fight, prove anything, or convince anyone. If this message resonated with you, it's because at some level you've already felt it. Maybe you're feeling it now. So I want to know, have you noticed someone change when you started to evolve? Write in the comments, because your experience can help more people than you imagine. If this content made you reflect, leave a like. It really helps to spread this message. And subscribe to the channel. Because here we talk about truths that not everyone has the courage to face, but that completely change the way you see the world and the people around you.